Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here. We're standing here at the shoreline of an ocean of change with waves of uncertainty and excitement lapping at our toes, and I have just a few minutes to ask us to pause and contemplate what is happening. So as we stand on the seashore together, I have just 3 challenges that I hope will anchor us throughout the journey ahead. First, I challenge you to believe in something bigger than yourself. Second, to build your character, not your resume. And third, to cherish the journey. To believe in something bigger than yourself is to recognize reality. I believe in a personal creator God who is bigger than myself and everything I know. But this big God tells me I have infinite and intrinsic value, and so do you. The number of geniuses I have rubbed shoulders with in the hallways of Plano East is astonishing. I have no doubt that your brains and your work ethics will have no trouble keeping up with the fast-paced rate of change in the 21st century. I have no doubt that we will change the world. But recognizing that there is something larger and outside of myself is recognizing that I have purpose beyond my limited abilities to change the world. Do you know who you are when you reach your limits? Do you believe in something bigger than yourself? Which brings me to my second challenge. Build your character, not your resume. In a book called Little Britches that my dad read to my siblings and I as children, a father says to his son the following words: "A man's character is like his house. If he tears boards off of it and burns them to keep himself warm and comfortable, his house soon becomes a ruin." In the same way, when we tear each other down, when we build a pedestal for ourselves, or when we put up walls to keep people out of our lives, we are often tearing boards off of our character houses to do so. It is worth it to build your character house in a world where everyone else is just building their social media platform. So third and finally, I challenge us to cherish the journey. Freshman year in honors English, we read a book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And in it, a young man sitting under a tree is convinced by a recurring vision that it is his destiny to find treasure at the base of the Egyptian pyramids. So he embarks on a treasure hunt, and on his journey, he learns the meaning and purpose of his life. But at the base of the pyramids, he finds out that the treasure is actually hidden back at the base of the tree he started his journey from. He goes back to the tree, and there's a chest of buried gold, and that's kind of the end of the book. And as freshmen, we said that the book was boring and anticlimactic because the treasure hunt was pointless. Because the story was telling us what life has taught many of us since then, that the treasure is often in the treasure hunt, and we have to cherish the journey. J.R.R. Tolkien, in the first book of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, wrote a poem prophesying the return of Aragorn, King of Gondor. And in it, he says, "All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost." It is easy to look at a glittery resume and call it gold. It is easy to mistake success for character. It is easy to prioritize a destination above a process. It is difficult to say what Paul, a renowned hero of the Christian faith, said in a letter shortly before his death: "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith." Ralph Moody, Paulo Coelho, J.R.R. Tolkien, Paul, they're asking us to know something, that life is a journey. It's a fight and a war that's bigger than us. It's a marathon, it's a gift, so cherish it. Not all that is gold glitters. So on the days ahead, when we don't feel glittery at all, those are the days we choose to recognize gold for what it's worth instead of what it looks like. Fight the good fight, my friends. Run the marathon of life. Keep the faith. Mine for gold, even when it's not glittering. Congratulations, Plano East, class of 2019.